Welcome back, Nick and Lex here. Thank you so much for joining me to a new episode of Music with Nick. I'm sure I said the intro right the last time, just right now, a couple of, about an hour ago. I did an amazing a marathon for JK, which was grunge, and now I get to do one for Mike for punk. So I'm like really being like spoiled today. Not that it's just so different. We usually focus more on classic rock, but now I guess we're going more back in time, to the 80s and 90s and stuff like that. So thank you again, Michael, for this request for this marathon. Thank you for making the video possible, and thanks everybody for watching, for tuning in. I hope you enjoy that grunge marathon. That was a lot of fun. Like, I was literally like blown away how good grunge is. Even though I didn't really say it at the end, I wanted to, but I totally lost my train of thought. But now let's do the same with, this is more, it's punk, but there's an introduction, right? So I'm going to read a little bit of, some notes by Michael, if you don't mind. It says, punk, post-punk new wave in the late 70s, when easy listening, arena rock, and disco were starting to slow down, a new form of music filled with aggression and rebellion came forward, and punk was born. Punk evolved into post-punk and new waves. So it says here, so that's when he decided, to do this. It says, early examples of this style from the 70s and 80s. Most of these choices are more guitar-oriented. Yes. But I decided to include some of the new synthesize-driven sounds. Awesome. Hope you enjoy. So here we go with Boys in Town by Divinyls, 1981. Let's see. So there's some notes for me that I'm going to read. I'm sure you know your stuff. Everyone, but this is like Michael provides me with a couple of side notes, and I enjoy them. I do read them while I listen to the song. We're gonna do Destination Unknown by Missing Persons. Shout out to Tony for sending us the Missing Persons CDs. This is from 1982. Census Working Overtime, XTC, English Settlement, 1982. Thank you again for the CDs. The Unguarded Moment, The Church, 1981, from Australia. And then Dressing Up, The Motels, 1979. All right, I'm super ready. I hope you're too, and I hope you do enjoy. So give me one moment. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. And I got everything loaded up. Let's go with the first track, Boys in Town.
To all the boys in town,
this band. I mean, the rhythm gets. I mean, I know Michael talked about the guitar, but the rhythm guitar player, who's also, I guess, the lead guitar player, he's really good as these accents that he puts in, like with that really awesome voice and the bass, you know, that solo. It was not too much, you know, it was not like nothing. It was just enough to serve the song. Sometimes that's just what we need. You know, the song is 2 minutes and 52 seconds, and you could, like, a 3-minute solo just doesn't work. You know, the 20 seconds, you know, it's just the right amount. 25 seconds, you know, Van Halen style, you know, he just like serves the song and gets out. You know, that's I never, as a younger, you know, guy, that was just like, I didn't understand that concept, because, you know, when you're young and stupid, you don't know. But basically that's what the song needs. It doesn't need a 3-minute ego solo, you know, to show off your licks. You know, just serve the song what it needs, and you can now say goodbye. You know, this is really, that's just what good composing is all about. This just works as a hit. It works on the radio. It's very smart and really good. It's really good music. Awesome. Very, very good. Just from start to finish. Love her voice. Love Christina Amplet. Wow. Awesome. Just the whole thing worked. It sounded great. Great drumming, great bass lines. Just, and this is at the height of heavy metal. To keep it more commercial was, I think, just a difficult task. You know, this is when Iron Maiden was reigning, you know, with Number of the Beast, and Metallica was on the charts, and, you know, like all these thrash metal bands were flourishing. It's hard to write, you know, a pop rock punk, you know, hit, you know, and this is what it is. Really cool. Okay, give me a minute. All right, so I'm back. So here, so like I said, shout out to Tony for sending us this CD. We still have, you know, all your notes. And like I said, I wish I had more time, you know, to listen to all the music that gets sent our way. And we will eventually, of course, listen to it all. I don't know, maybe once we, you know, decide to pull in the brakes with the channel, who knows, you know. Because we do want to start doing some other stuff as well. You know, I'm not saying we're not going to do videos anymore, but, you know, everything has its lifespan, I guess, you know, and I don't know how long. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll do the channel for another 10 years, or maybe just for another, you know, 10 months. Who knows, you know? But I'm sure that we'll get to a stage, you know, where we're going to have to start reacting to classical music or something, because we're going to run out of ideas. I don't know. But again, thank you so much for the CD and all the other CDs. And I know there's so many marathons you would love us to do, but I barely can do the ones that get requested and that get sponsored. So I wish I had just had more time, you know. Or I just decide to do YouTube as a full-time thing, and I don't know if I can pull that off, you know. Like, it's just not the thing with this channel is that these videos are all demonetized, right? So we're not making any money. Even though we have thousands of videos on YouTube, we don't get anything for them. So that's just the thing, you know. But let's see, maybe we'll pull it off with something else. Alexia and I, we are thinking of, you know, changing it up with making our own music and stuff, you know. And maybe also reacting to other things, you know, like movies, doing movie reviews and stuff like that. Let us know what you think about that idea, you know, doing maybe movie reviews, talking more, going live a little bit more, not using, you know, copyrighted material so much. And let's see how that goes. But in the meantime, we're having a blast, you know, doing this, especially, I mean, I guess I do way more than Alexia, but only because I can. Alexia would love to do more, but it's just so difficult with her back, you know. So, okay. So this is, I've really wanted to listen to Missing Persons ever since we got the record. I know this is Terry Bozzio's wife. That's already something. That's already like very special because Terry Bozzio is one of the greatest drummers for me. So here we go. Missing but Destination Unknown. This is literally what is this the opening track? Let me see. Spring Sessions M. No, it's the fourth song. But let's go. Like, I really wanted to listen to this. Here we go.
Life is so strange when you don't know. How can you tell where you're going to? You can't be sure of any situation. Something could change and then you won't know. Where do we go from here? It seems so near, just as far beyond as I can see. I still don't know what this all means to me. I have nowhere to go. I don't know what to do, and I don't even know the time of day. I guess it doesn't matter anyway. Life is so strange. Destination unknown. When you don't know your destination, something could change. It's unknown, and then you won't know. Destination unknown. Life is so strange. Destination unknown. When you don't know your destination, something could change. It's unknown, and then you won't know. Destination unknown.
This is really cool, and I'm sure it's on these notes here in the back, but the guitar player used to be with Frank Zappa, of course. Dale, the wife of Terry, and Terry Bozzio were all also involved with Frank Zappa. So you got this Zappa offspring, you know, getting into more synth and stuff. Really cool. I'm really liking this. Really, really good. But I was just surprised. You know, I read the notes, but I mean, it's a couple of months ago, like almost a year or so. But yeah, this is great.
One more my time come. Has it all been said and done? I know I'll leave when it's my time to go. Till then I'll carry on with what I know. Life is so strange. Destination unknown. When you don't know your destination, and something could change. It's
really cool, man. I'm sure this was a hit, you know, back in the day, 1980. This was great. And I love, man, I love their hair. I mean, the hair is just insane. I don't know if everyone was doing this back in the 80s, you know. It wasn't more like an artist thing, you know. Have your hair like this, you know, with spray, and it looks cool. I don't know. Today, obviously, it's not in fashion anymore, you know, the whole fashion, but in its time, it was pretty badass. I mean, I still look at pictures of Madonna, and she was just gorgeous, you know, back in the 80s. And the style, you know, that she had was just so original, you know. And even with the spikes and the whole like punk rock thing, but she was more like a pop icon, but the look, you know, it was just very cool. Still to this day, like, it was like, wow. I actually in one of my birthdays, which is around, well, it's in 3 days, so it's around Halloween, you know. But what we did on my birthday, we basically were gonna do, like, it was a surprise, so everybody dressed up. And I dressed up as, and it was an 80s party, actually, yeah. So Alexia went as Madonna, and she looked amazing with the blonde hair and the, you know, the giant hoops and the spandex, and I was Don Johnson from Miami Vice. Yeah. So when I walked in, they played the Miami Vice theme, but it was actually my birthday party. It was amazing. Lexi's so cool. Okay, XTC, senses working overtime. Here we go. I think we also have pretty much all the CDs that Tony sent us. So again, thanks. There's a lot of, like, Tony gets shout out in every video because he literally bombarded us with CDs. Here we go. Okay, 1 second. This is literally such a good description by Michael here. It says British band XTC is well known for Dear God, but a couple of years earlier had a minor hit that captured a more joyous post-punk art rock new wave sound, and that's what I was gonna say. This is really enjoyable. This is just music that brings me joy, you know. I don't know what it is, but it just sounds, I don't know, it's satisfying, you know. It's nothing too out there. You don't have to analyze anything. It's just music that hits the body and just hits your heart, and it's joyful. So when he said a more joyous, it's very feel good, you know. I really like it. Continue. I love it, man. Really cool. And so the voice reminds me a lot of Tears for Fears, you know, that the singer from Tears for Fears. I guess that, I don't know, that lower register, you know, and the way it was used back in that time, it just sounds a little bit like it, you know, and like that 80s style. Really cool. Loved it. And we've done some XTC, and I'm always surprised how versatile they are. They always sound like a totally different band. They never sound the same. It's super weird. I love it though. Now the Church, that is a band. I don't know. I don't know if we reacted to them. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. Alexia's, well, I mean, she's so much better at remembering, like literally everything. But this is the Unguarded Moment of Skins and Heart, 1981. All right, and there's literally a heart on the cover. That's the only thing I can't see, like heart transplants, and like that's why we were never able to watch House. It was just, I don't like to watch everything going on inside. That just, blood is fine. That's so funny because Alexa can see blood. If she sees blood, she kind of like starts to faint. I have no problem with blood, but I can see the whole like inside, you know. That's just creepy. Okay. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but I guess the cover. So of Skins and Heart, here we go. Unguarded Moment.
so hard finding inspiration. I knew you'd find me crying. Tell those girls with rifles for minds that their jokes don't make me laugh. They only make me feel like dying in unguarded moments. So long, long between mirages. I knew you'd find me drinking. Tell those men with horses for hearts that their jibes don't make me bleed. They only make me feel like shrinking in unguarded moments. Deep without a meaning. I knew you'd find me leaving. Tell those friends with cameras for eyes that their hands don't make me hang. They only make me feel like breathing in unguarded moments. In unguarded moments. In unguarded moments. In an unguarded moment. 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 In an unguarded moment.
Awesome. Very good. I love it. I love the riffs, you know. I love the singing, the palm muting. Dun, 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 dun. I love that style. And it's their first album, and then they've been going for 50 years. This was just 1981. They released an album this year, which is awesome. This is, you know, fifth decade of making music. Awesome. This is just never heard of them, you know. That's just like one of those things that I guess, you know, when I said that we were gonna run out of music, maybe not. There's so much. I mean, just this band has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 25 albums. Just as one band that I've never heard of. That's like, you see, I guess music is infinite. And I mean, there's a lot of new music coming out. I hope it's just better. I hope we don't run out of good music. That's, I guess, what I meant. Okay, so this is the last one. And this is the Motels, Dressing Up, from the album The Motels, 1979. So far, a lot of fun. I mean, the first one, banger, absolute banger. Missing Persons, super cool style, from the offspring of Frank Zappa, three people, just decided to do some synth rock and, I mean, not really synth rock, but yeah, I guess, just some nice new wave. XTZ, like I said, very enjoyable. This one as well, just great riffs, great energy, I don't know. The solo was super cool, everything at the right place. Now let's see about Dressing Up, the Motels. Here we go. And Paul muting.
Ugly to keep beauty intact. I can see through your buttons, but now it must feel nice. It must feel nice. Christian Dior, he works so hard. Poor man, he drives a better car. So you take a walk downtown, way downtown, to the fashion capital. Ask one where he got his shoes, yeah. Ooh, it sure feels nice. Decked out in your sharkskin suit, alright. I feel it to fit in. It sure feels nice, yeah. So I took a walk downtown.
I don't know what it is, but this band has a lot of like fusion-y parts. Like it has like this whole, I don't know, you can just hear there's a lot of musical ideas thrown in there that are just very good, I don't know. But this whole marathon is just, I love that it's just this era of like where everything was kind of like thrown out, and let's just start from scratch. Like, let's just record some weird music, and it's not weird, it's actually very good. It's just like, let's just like not do what all the other bands did before, that's what I like. It's just so original compared to like prog or just rock or metal. It's just, I don't know how to explain it, but it's very good. I love that there's so many styles of music, that you can, and now that I have also more an open mind to process all this stuff and be happy with it, I used to be very like, like I used to be very like, yeah, if it's not jazz, then I'm not listening to it. That kind of, I don't know why. It's just, when you're, like I said, when you're young and dumb, I wouldn't accept anything. Even metal was like, like, so And now I grew out of that stage in my life, so I'm happy that I can now enjoy everything, and see something positive in it and learn something from it. It doesn't have to have 27 chords to be interesting. So I like this very much, especially the ideas here. There's like just some weird, licks and stuff that I really like.
So I took a walk downtown, way, way downtown, to the fashion capital. Asked Wino where he got his shoes, yeah. Ooh, it sure feels smooth. Decked out in my old hair suit. Alright, I fit it to fit in. It sure feels nice, yeah.
Very cool. I think this must have been my favorite one because of the guitar was so I don't know, it was just a perfect mix of the voice and the whole theme of the song, and then these almost fusion inspired lyrics, and there's a little bit of blues in there, at the end, just the outro, the typical pentatonic lick, but just very good. I really enjoyed this. But I enjoyed it all. Everything is very special. Everything is just very unique, and it just depicts the time it came out. It sounds of the time, but still, when you listen to it right now, you're still like, wow, man, these guys are creative, So, and they don't have to, like I said, they don't have to be any virtuosos or, no, man, you can write a good song with a simple concept, and that's just something that you have to discover yourself, like to appreciate. It's always difficult to take in new music, but especially with this channel, there was so much new music that I listened to that I now get it. Even music that I would never have listened to, now I understand it and I can appreciate it and I can learn from it. That's the best part, and apply it in my own playing or composing, or just like, and I listen to music in the car, that I would never have played. And this is a blessing, to be like it's like an awakening, you know, because you limit yourself in so many things. You don't try foods, you don't try different things, you don't travel to, you know, because there's always like this no. But when you do it, you enrich your life so much, you know. Like, oh man, like Alexia right now, she's still so in love with what she saw in Germany because it's so different. And I knew she was going to react that way, but that's why I encourage you, like, travel, like go to Mexico. Even when people say it's not safe, it's safe. Trust me. They don't do anything, but you know, they don't do anything to civilians. I know in the news, yeah, something's going to happen always, you know, but I do encourage you, like, go to Italy, go to Spain, go to Germany, go to Switzerland if you can. Go to other countries, eat other foods, you know, look at the culture and enrich your life, you know. It's really important. And listen to different music, listen to rap, listen to mariachi, listen to techno. If you even, you know, listen to anything you can get your hands on now that it's possible, you know. Maybe it's not the best, maybe you're not gonna like it, but it's at least try it, you know, try it out. That's just one thing I can give you as an, like, a tip to enrich your life with new things. So I'm gonna do this last one because Michael was gonna do it to begin with, and then he changed his mind. So I'm gonna play it for him. This is Blondie, Hanging on the Telephone. Let's see what that's all about. Here you go.
I'm in the phone booth, it's the one across the hall. If you don't answer, I'll just ring it off the wall. I know he's there, but I just had to call. We'll be hanging on the telephone. We'll be hanging on the telephone. I heard your mother, now she's going out the door. Did she go to work or just go to the store? All those things she said I told you to ignore. Oh, why can't we talk again? Oh, why can't we talk again? Oh, why can't we talk again? We'll be hanging on the telephone. We'll be hanging on the telephone. It's good to hear your voice, you know it's been so long. If I don't get your calls, then everything goes wrong. I want to tell you something you've known all along. We'll be hanging on the telephone. I had to interrupt and stop this conversation. Your voice across the line gives me a strange sensation. I like to talk when I can show you my affection. Oh, I can't control myself. Oh, I can't control myself. Oh, I can't control myself. We'll be hanging on the telephone. Hang up and run to me. Oh, 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 whoa, 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 run to me.
Very short, but very sweet. I loved it. And it says here, Blondie is perhaps the quintessential new wave band and art pop group who made the leap from punk to the top 40, polishing their spiky curves while simultaneously broadening their musical purview beyond thrashy AM pop to encompass disco, reggae, and hip hop. Wow, that's a cool description. And they've been going, I mean, this is from 1978, Parallel Lines. This was really, really cool. This whole marathon has been amazing. Thank you again, Michael. And again, also thanks again, JK, for the marathon before that I did today, you know, the grunge one. I hope you enjoy them. both, you know, since I did them back to back, you know. So now I can go to sleep. No, I'm just I think we're gonna watch a movie or something. But thank you again so much, you guys. All of you, new subscribers, old subscribers, people who watch all the videos, people who only watch certain bands, you know, I understand. There's guys that literally watch all the videos. I really appreciate you, of course, because it's a lot, you know, to take in. It's a lot of time. Every video is about an hour. It's like I don't even have that time, you know, to watch my shows. I wish I had. I really want to watch that show, The Expanse. You know, I'm a big sci-fi guy. I can't get through, you know. It's like I always fall asleep because I was too tired. But maybe soon. Thank you so much again for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.